backstage with Korean K-pop star Jae Park. Jae, thank you very much for your time.
Oh, thank you for having me, man. Happy to be here.
Excellent. Well, Jae came to Australia on Wednesday, I believe. Is that right?
Well, I got here Wednesday morning. Went to Melbourne.
Yep.
And then had interviews, had a meet and greet, and then the next day I had a show. Yeah. So basically, I had a full schedule ever since I've been here. I haven't had a day rest. So I mean, unfortunately, I would have liked at least one day in each city to kind of check out, stuff. But maybe next time. Uh-huh.
And how did Melbourne show actually go?
The Melbourne show was crazy. There's a bunch of people who showed up. Had a really good time. Yeah, man, it was so fun, and I hope to go back soon.
Tell us about your fans, your jaywalkers. Like as we're coming in, they're lining up 3 blocks deep along Enmore Road here, all ready for your show. Yeah, tell us a bit about your fans.
So the thing about the Aussie jaywalkers is that they're really. I have a lot of young fans here. So I didn't know that because most of my fans in Korea, they're older. They're like 20s, 30s. And as for everywhere else, it kind of varies. But here, it's like they're mostly in high school. So it kind of surprised me a lot because there's like, 13-year-olds, like 12-year-olds even coming up to me like, oh, I'm your biggest fan. Like, and then like, because a lot of my music is sort of like not appropriate for the young. So it kind of surprised me. But it sort of felt good. I felt like Justin Bieber or something, It felt good.
Nice. And you've met Justin Bieber before?
I have met, yeah. I didn't meet him, but I saw him. I saw him, yeah.
And now, talking about actually your album that came out this year, New Breed, that got released this year. Tell us a bit about the album and tell us a bit about the music direction that you're going at the moment.
So basically, for New Breed, I just sort of got a whole bunch of tracks from a whole bunch of producers, and then just sort of picked the ones I like. I got like at least like 200 tracks, like beats. Yeah, just beats. So I just be listening to the beats. If there's one I like, I pick it up and put it in the maybe pile, and then later I listen to the maybe pile, and if there's like songs that I want to write that I kind of like just ideas come up, I start writing. So I start like making melodies, start writing the hook, lyrics, and all that, and then. Yeah, man, and then I just go record, and then I had like a bunch of songs. I had like 20 songs, but then not all of them turned out good, so I had to cut like 5 of them. So basically, it turned out to be 15 songs, and mostly just hip hop, R&B. There's like pop songs on there. There's like acoustic songs on there. So it's just like a wide variety of music on there.
Right, excellent. And you actually self-produced this album?
Yeah, I produced it. I contacted all the producers and everything, and I recorded directed myself and did all the, basically I was, all the final decisions were, on me. So basically, I guess I produced it. I mean, it sort of came natural to me, but I guess I produced it. You could say I produced it, yeah.
I guess in the world of K-pop, that's a little bit unusual to find an artist who has such control over the recording process. I guess, in your mind, like, why did you actually go down that path of producing your own?
So basically, for me, I didn't choose the path. Like, it just came very natural. Like, I couldn't see myself doing the group thing again. I already did that, So and everything was good with that. But I couldn't see myself doing that again and having someone telling me what to do and I'll sing this, do this, and yeah. But I felt like if I did that, it would be a negative on both ends, So I sort of just had fun with it, made music. And it turned out well, and I'm very glad that people like it,
Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Now, tell us a bit about your b-boy crew, the Art of Movement. I believe, are they based out of Seattle, is that right?
Yeah, Seattle, for sure, yeah.
And that's your hometown, too?
Yeah,
right? And tell us a bit about Art of Movement.
Yeah, so basically, Art of Movement, they're all just in Seattle right now. They're all doing their own thing, Junior is... some of them, a couple of them, they're very big on the b-boy scene. They just won R16, which is a huge b-boy battle in Korea, and they're traveling around the world b-boying. One of them, Cha-Cha Malone, is producing. He produced a lot of tracks on my album. One of the homies from the crew, he's my videographer. So he's been shooting my YouTube stuff, like J Park TV and the dance videos and stuff like that. And yeah, man, they're all just doing their own thing.
And it seems on YouTube, on your own YouTube channel, you have a big following, produce so much content, which again is quite unusual for K-pop because you have again a lot of control over that.
Yeah, definitely. So for me, like, for the YouTube thing, it's sort of important to me because I feel like my international fans really like the YouTube thing. Definitely like people from Australia, Southeast Asia, Canada, USA, Europe. They really like the YouTube thing. So that's very important to me. And also, it's just to show a side that I can't show on TV or on stage, or it's just us chilling like in the back, just fooling around and stuff like that. So I think that to show that is very important.
The real Jay.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Now let's talk about people you actually been producing and writing for. I believe you've been doing stuff for Brian Jew and Ukis, who actually has a new track out right now. What made you go down the path of producing other people's material?
Basically, like it's not something that like I was like, oh, I want to produce for you guys. I didn't say that. Like I produce my own tracks, so they're like, oh, then write a song for me. I was like, all right, let's do it. It's because I have relationships with both those people. So basically that's how it happened.
Mm-hmm. What should we be expecting from you tonight in your show?
Tonight, man, I expect to go crazy. I expect to go ham. Exactly, man. It's just like my album is gonna be very, very like there's gonna be dancing, there's gonna be slow songs, there's gonna be sexy songs, there's gonna be rap, hip hop, just everything.
Nice. How do you actually get the energy to do that? Like, because of your schedule, such a tight schedule, and performing night after night like that.
Yeah, definitely. I think my energy would definitely come from Red Bull. And also just like, man, like even if I'm tired, right when I get out there and see all the fans and they're all screaming and stuff, it just gets me pumped. Like I'm not tired.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, getting away from music, how do you relax? How do you sort of away from music? How do you chillax?
Basically, how I chillax is I just like take time off and I just b-boy and work out, and it's like what I do. It's like and write songs and do YouTube stuff. That's what I do when I relax. Basically.
Still involved in music somehow.
Yeah. So I mean, because it's like even this stuff is like it's work, but it's not really work to me because like I am a b-boy, I am a singer, I am a rapper. So it's like what I do on my free time, basically.
Now, how do you see your future now? I guess first of all, for the rest of this year, what are you actually up to, and then what do you see beyond? What's in the world of Jay?
So basically, this year I'm gonna be doing a lot of b-boy stuff in like the month of October and November, and then also I'm working on my second album right now. So that's a very big priority of mine, just to get that out by next year for all the fans. Because even if it comes out next year, it'll be like a year since I put anything out, so it'd still be a very long time. And that's about it, man. I don't look too far ahead. I'm just trying to focus on getting that second album to be like super proper and legit, and that's about it.
Is there any particular artist that you have a lot of, they actually influence you and your music style?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of artists. Like ever since I was young, I listened to Michael Jackson. I listened to Usher. As far as rap goes, like Eminem, Tupac, and Puffy and Mace, Busta Rhymes. There's just a bunch.
How about Korean influences? Do you have any?
Korean influences. When I was little, I didn't have any Korean influences until I came to Korea, basically. So I mean, because I didn't really know about, because I grew up in the States. So basically, yeah. But now there's a bunch of people that I think is really dope that influence me, that inspire me, motivate me. There's like Dynamic Duo, Tiger JK, Yumide, like Big Bang and 21, and Doki, The Quiet. There's a bunch of people.
Yeah, and G-Dragon is doing big business right now. Like he's three songs.
Yeah, for sure, man. He's real dope.
Yeah, talking about Korea, I know Psy has obviously broken out huge around the world. How do you feel about his success? And reflecting back on your career, you think the success of Psy has sort of opened doors for you as well?
Yeah. So basically, the funny thing is, first off, I think it's great. I think it's so good to see. Like, and this song is in Korean, which is even crazier. Not like probably like 90% of the world doesn't understand it, and they love it, which is I think is so dope. And his success has actually, I think, opened doors for me, because some people hit me up, and we're like in talks right now. So, and I think it's because it's Psy. So, yeah.
Shout out, message to your fans.
Just like to say, crikey, good day, mates. And yeah, man. Thank you for your support, man. I'm so happy to be in Australia for the first time in my life ever. Finally. I've been wanting to come here for like a few years now, and the show in Melbourne was so dope. And hopefully the show tonight will be, even better. And hopefully I'll, come back and see y'all soon, all right? Cheers.
Nice. Well, Jay Park, you're always welcome to come back. We can't wait to see tonight's show. We can't wait to see you again. And thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate talking to AU Review.